What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I think I know what I want to do with the DB2. I think I know what I want to do with this car. I think we're gonna go turbo. So I sold off the header, I sold off the radiator, and I sold my lip because I want to go with a different style. And also, one of the main things I sold was my hybrid shifter setup. Today, I got a package in, which is in this box. But on today's episode, we're gonna put the shift linkage in. The shift linkage I decided to go with is from a DC Integra, which is a 94 and up Integra. It comes with a dual bend shifter. I'm gonna keep it like that for now, and I also got some energy suspension bushing that we're gonna put in the shift rods, and I'm also gonna try to tighten up the little linkage. So yeah, let's get to it. At the moment, this is how the DB2 look. It's all stripped down. Well, it's not stripped down, but it's missing a couple of parts. The headlight is off because I was test fitting it on the DA. So we're gonna put the headlight back on. I'm waiting on the radiator to get here. I do have a stock Civic radiator in there right now, just for test fitting purposes. Looks like it does fit. I did order an aluminum radiator. That should be here sometime today or tomorrow. But for today's video, we're gonna install the shift linkage. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Integra jacked up, put it on jack stands, and get the shift linkage unpackaged and go from there. So here's the shift linkage. This is from a 94 to 2001 Integra. It's pretty clean. I got it off eBay. It said it was from a 2000 Integra. It does have the dual bend shifter. It's pretty clean. The bushings still feel good in it. No rust or anything. It is missing the bushing right here, which we got. This is the kit right here. There's the part number. I just had this laying around, and I guess it's time to use it. This joint right here is pretty loose, up and down. Also this. So what we're gonna do is tighten up these. We're gonna tighten this up by hitting it with a hammer. I'm gonna use a ball peen hammer, and we're gonna tap around it to make it tight, but don't hit it too hard because you don't want to smush the bushings in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with that. So since I don't have a bench or a vise, I'm just gonna use my jack for a flat surface, and we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit this part right here. We're gonna hit this around so that it gets tightened on both sides. Same thing with this joint. Okay, that didn't work. So I was able to tighten it. It's pretty tight. Just had to hit it a little bit more. This one, I kind of hit it a little bit too much, but you see it's a little bit bent right there. Right there. So I'm gonna just get a flathead and pry that out a little bit. It should be fine. All right, y'all, next thing I'm gonna do is install this bushing into the new rod. Luckily, this bushing was already off when I got it, but it's pretty simple. We're just gonna push this in, like so. But first we gotta put some grease in there so that it'll slide in easy. And like I said, I don't have a vise or nothing, so I'm gonna just use my jack. And then we're gonna put the bushing here. and the rod on top, and we're just gonna use the jack and use the car to push the bushing in. So let me grab some grease and grease this and grease the bushing. And just like that, the bushing is pressed in. Pretty easy. Okay. And then we gotta put this one on. All right, for this one, we're just gonna wiggle it out. Like that. Nice and tight. Now we're gonna go to the front. Pitch pin is in. All right, y'all. So the shifter is fully bolted in. Let's see how it feels. Man, yeah, those bushings and tightening up the rod made a huge difference. There's really no play like at first. So now now I can finally put the interior back together. There's a mess in here. So let's go ahead and put the dust boot back on. Got the boot back on. Next we're gonna put this back in. Let's see. Actually, I need to fix this real quick. I think the screw came loose. Yeah, the screw came out. Center console's back in. Got that in. OEM shift knob. How many of y'all still have this? Alright, y'all, so this is gonna be the end for the video. If you guys made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and stay tuned. The next video will be installing this, and see y'all later. Peace.